Hey you guys, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Running a minute behind. Our neighbors came over to talk to us, so I was out there chit-chatting with the neighbors. But yes, you guys, I was actually shocked when I read earlier that Ronnie Ortiz-Magro has gotten physical primary custody of his little daughter, Ariana Sky. He shares, this is his one and only child that he shares with his baby mama, ex-girlfriend, Jen Harley. Now, Jen and Ronnie's relationship was highlighted on the show Jersey Shore Family Vacation. We saw Ronnie and Sam on Jersey Shore, and then we saw Ronnie and Jen on Jersey Shore Family Vacation. We saw, once again, a tumultuous, a, I can't say that word. So, a terrible relationship, okay? I guess my light got moved. Terrible relationship because we saw on the episodes, how are my lights getting moved? On the earlier seasons of Jersey Shore Family Vacation, she was pregnant with the baby. She has the baby, and then we see her. There was one episode where Ronnie is at a Vegas hotel with his Jersey Shore cast members, and Jen pops up. She's wearing that bright neon yellow shirt, and her hair is like braided pigtails. And she comes in, she busts in, and she's like yelling, and she's spitting at Ronnie, and she has been arrested for DB more than once, but so has Ronnie. Ronnie has been arrested for DB in regards to Jen. Now, it's been a few years. Ronnie has kind of went away from the limelight. He kind of retired from television, I guess you could say. He put out a statement saying that he was, working on himself. He's went to rehab. But you guys, it looks like, yeah, if Ronnie was the decision that the judge made, I really do think that Jen was like really bad off from my understanding. Y'all, give me 2 seconds. I'm so sorry. This light, I can't take the light reflecting back here, so I got to do something with it. I'm sorry. Give me a second. I'm so sorry, you guys. Hopefully I can get it to where, there we go. I think that'll work. My whole light broke a while ago. Okay, so let me read you guys what this article says. The Sun can exclusively reveal that Ronnie, who is 36 years old, won physical custody of his daughter after a judge ruled in his favor. Right, B? I feel like it should have went to the next family member, like one of the grandparents. The judge must feel like Ronnie is doing well enough, but that's dangerous territory when you are dealing with children. You know what I'm saying? The judge wrote in the final decision that Ariana's primary residence is to be with her father in California. This order is made with the knowledge that Ariana will be starting school soon and needs a primary residence with one parent. Ariana will be with father at all times. This is from the report. Meanwhile, Ariana's mother, Jen, who is 32 years old, who Jersey Shore fans will recall had a tumultuous relationship with Ronnie, was granted visitations that may be exercised in her home state of Nevada. At Ronnie's discretion, some of these. So it says, during the school year, the mother will have Ariana every second, third, fourth, fifth weekend from Friday at 6 p.m. till Sunday at 6 p.m. So Ronnie will have the baby all during the week and the first weekend. Ronnie will get Monday through Friday and that very first weekend out of the month. And then Jen will get 6 days out of the month, which will be the weekends, the second, third, and fourth weekend. That's a lot of traveling because, let's see, in my opinion, I mean, I don't know exactly how far apart they live, but I think it's like a few hours to travel one way, like a few hours to, Jen's house, a few hours back. So that means second, third, and fourth weekend, Ari is going to be traveling. Um, Ronnie will keep his daughter the first weekend. Parents have joint legal custody, and in the event of a disagreement, the father shall be the tiebreaker authority after making a good faith effort to meet and confer, the judge added. So I hope so, word. But he's been a parent for a while. That is so true. I hope he's doing well. I mean, the judge seems to believe that he is. In the summer, Ronnie and Jen will alternate 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off for their time with their daughter. In the ruling, the judge ordered that neither parent can consume alcohol during his or her custodial periods. Jen does have a teenage son that, from my understanding, lives with his father and has visitations with Jen. My understanding with the son is Jen does not have custody of him either. Or she has like joint custody, but his primary residence is with his dad as well. Yeah, I definitely hope it doesn't make Jen spiral. Um, so we saw Ronnie briefly during the last season of Jersey Shore Family Vacation. He told his co-star Mike the Situation that he is sober following a recent stint in an inpatient rehab in an inpatient rehab. He says he told Mike, he says, this has been one of the hardest years that I've ever had to face, and I've been through that I've ever had to face and that I've been through. And I understand that, and that is part of recovery as well. And what matters is that I got through it. I'm going to continue to get through it and take it one day at a time. I'm going to own up to my mistakes, and my side of the street is clean. That's what Ronnie said during the episode. Um, Ronnie previously admitted to a rehab attempt in 2019 as well. Both Jen and Ronnie have had multiple DV arrests and rehab attempts in the past several years. Jen was arrested in July 2021 for domestic battery and assault with a deadly weapon on her boyfriend. At the time, a rep for Jen said that she had decided to check into a Las Vegas rehab facility to seek treatment for her alcohol dependency. The rep said she made the decision to get help because she wants to be the best parent she could be for her children. Ronnie was currently on probation for his 2019 arrest for alleged domestic violence involving his ex Jen when he was arrested in another incident involving his fiancee Sapphire, which him and Sapphire are no longer together. That led to another DV arrest in April 2021. So Ronnie and Sapphire broke up this past summer. Ronnie announced that he was stepping away from the show Jersey Shore Family Vacation in May 2021 following the arrest for DV in the incident involving Sapphire. In a statement at the time that Ronnie posted to his Instagram, he wrote, after talking to the team at MTV, we have mutually agreed that I will step away from the show while I seek medical treatment for mental health issues that I've ignored too long. My number one goal now is facing my struggles head on. So I do have to say, you guys, I mean, I feel like there must have been some parenting classes involved. And it's not listing that here, but I'm willing to bet he had to go through some parenting classes. He probably drugs and alcohol test. Here is a photo of him with his little baby girl. I mean, this may help Ronnie, stay sober. Maybe this will be what he needs. I absolutely would be here, Candy, but I know from watching CBS Live Case on YouTube, it varies from state to state. So here he is with his. She's beautiful. She's a cute little girl. What's sad is when Ronnie was arrested for the alleged DV situation concerning Sapphire, he had Ari at the time. And I remember Jen posting on social media that she was going to get her, and then posting like when she got her, and posting a photo of her in the car holding the baby, saying like, she just needs me to hold her right now. We need to get back home. But even if I have to sit here for hours, I'll do that if that's what it takes to console my baby. Like, never again, because Ari was, you know, at Ronnie's house or in his care when the incident happened with Sapphire. Yeah, he most likely had to do a lot to prove to the judge that he is stable. And the thing is Jen and Ronnie were both supposed to be trying to get help for mental health, um, substance abuse problems. They were both trying to do better. And it came time for this court situation, and the judge ultimately ruled that Ronnie was the one that he saw better fit to be the parent. I wonder if Jen will be court ordered to pay Ronnie child support. She should be. I definitely think she should be because, and if this were to be reversed, if Jen would have been granted, physical primary custody to where she had the baby all month during school days, Monday through Friday, and then the first weekend, and Ronnie had her 6 days out of the month, I guarantee you Ronnie would have to pay child support. More than likely, Ronnie is set up for child support for this baby, even though the baby has really kind of bounced around, allegedly. Um, and I'd be willing to bet it was a pretty penny. I would say parenting classes, drug rehabilitation, tests, anger management, and DV classes at the very least. Absolutely. I wish there was more information as to what programs they had to undergo, Yeah, it was really wild because when Jen was supposed to be at the rehab facility in Vegas, she was actually posting photos of her in a pool. And I'm like, how did this happen? How is she supposed to be in a rehab facility unless it's an outpatient center? If it's an outpatient center, then I guess it makes sense. She's going to her, she's going to the classes during the day, and at night she's doing whatever. But here she is, 4th of July glam by Hermes Makeup. I know she's a very pretty girl, but I feel like she's too, like, porn starish. Which, whatever, if that's the look that she's going for, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like she could be so much prettier if she just kind of toned it down until Roddy stops juicing. Steroids, aggression will never stop. I've heard that as well. People that take steroids, that they have aggression. There's even stories about men that, kill their family members from years of taking steroids. And I'm not saying that that's what Ronnie is doing, but I've heard the allegations, But I'm just hoping that Ronnie is doing what he needs to do. The judge seems to think that he is. There is Ronnie and Jen in happier times. There they are in happier times. Honestly, what was a huge red flag to me was when Ronnie came back from rehab for alcohol abuse. And it was his daughter's first birthday party, and they were throwing her a really big first birthday party. And Jen wanted to drink. Jen insisted on having an open bar at her daughter's first birthday party, to which Ronnie had an issue with it because, one, he was like, it's my daughter's first birthday party. There's no reason for there to be an open bar. For two, he had just come back from rehab for alcohol and drug dependency. So it really didn't make sense that she insisted on them drinking. Here they are. So that was a huge red flag to me. That also caused some problems with them. Do you know where the case was heard? If so, it's public record in U.S. In fact, most cases are live on YouTube because the family courts aren't back in person because of COVID. I'm not sure. I'm betting somewhere in California. Could be Nevada, I guess. I'll look into it and see if I can figure out where it was. Let's see. I think of the notification again. Y'all, YouTube is really trying to stick it to me, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, but I'll definitely see if I can find anything. But I know that Ronnie was trying to get help, but it wouldn't be the first time that he did seek help, go to rehab, things such as that. Now, when he stepped back from Jersey Shore, while I didn't know if it was mainly MTV saying we don't want you, you need to go get help, or if it was really him saying I've got to go get help, because usually, I mean, that's a moneymaker for him. So usually, if someone will step away from like their income to go get help and say, I'm not going to worry with anything. I'm not doing anything until I can get help. That is like one step in the right direction. People that claim that they want to get help, but they're still doing, you know, participating in shows like this, where one of the things that you do, one of the things that the show is known for, is you go out and party and you drink. Nowadays, it has calmed down a lot because they do have kids. But even back when Family Vacation first came about, they were still going out a good bit. Not everybody had kids at that point. And when they first brought the show back, those that were part of the show, they were leaving their kids like back at home with dad or, with relatives so they could come participate. I mean, one of the first seasons, they were in Las Vegas. They were staying at one of the like penthouses in Vegas. Yes, Dustin, you absolutely can share my video. Greatly appreciate it. I just looked Discord video links. Yeah, YouTube is I'm telling you guys, they are not promoting my channel. Let me do a video talking about Cate and bashing her, and everybody will get the notification. Let me do a video about anything else, like with not drama related, and YouTube is not going to share it. That tells you all you need to know about YouTube. They're into the drama. Drama sells. But anyways, so yeah, I'm kind of shocked. I guess the judge was really just hoping that, they would hoping to keep her with a parent. And I guess he saw Ronnie the best fit for who she should live with. And she's going to be starting school. So he's really going to have to make sure he's got his, he steps up and he takes care of her. And she's going to school and she's doing her homework. And he's single now. So single Ronnie, single dad. Hopefully he does what he can do. Does Ronnie have siblings? I don't think he has a sister. And I think his mom is a little bit of a, like a drinker. But hopefully he'll have some help, even if he has to enlist like a nanny to help him. Hopefully he'll do whatever it takes. But yeah, definitely living with Jen the way that she was, when she was abusing, physically assaulting her boyfriend, her and Ronnie, with them physically assaulting each other. The kid definitely didn't need to be there. But I'll get it in 3 hours. No notification again. Hey, Elizabeth, I'm not shocked. Amy, I'm really not shocked that people are not getting the notifications. YouTube is literally trying to tell me to go get a normal job. Get off here, get a normal job. Because we're not going to... I really think I'm going to try to reach out to YouTube because it makes no sense. But yeah, I read this earlier and I thought, wow, that is crazy. That is crazy that Ronnie got custody of Ariana. So we'll discuss it for a little bit. I do have another live planned for 8 p.m. Central Time. Thank you, Mama of 3. Yeah, I do follow fan pages for Teen Mom and Mama June and stuff like that. And I really think what I'm going to start doing is just sharing my videos in those groups. I'm going to check my Facebook. If I follow a Jersey Shore fan page, I think I'm just going to drop the video in there. Even though you're not supposed to self-promote, I'm going to start self-promoting. Because, gee wizards. He has a little brother. Does he, Rosalie? But no sisters, right? It's been a while since I've really looked too much into Ronnie. I don't think he has any sisters. What I do remember of his mom is that she was a little bit of a drinker. I remember her calling the Shore House, under the influence, and kind of talking to everybody in the home, you know, and nobody really wanting to talk to her. But like, oh, Ronnie's mom wants to talk to you, and then they get on the phone and they're like, you want to talk to Jen? Here, pass the phone off. So I hope that his mom has gotten her issue under control as well, if that was an issue, which it did sound like it. Because someone's gonna need to be there for him. Like someone's gonna need to be some support. It's not easy being a single parent. Even more so, probably like a single dad, because to a girl, because as she grows, she's going to start doing things. You start blooming, and you need a training bra, and she'll need someone there where she might not feel 100% comfortable going to her dad saying, hey dad, my little newbies are getting bigger, I need a training bra. Hey dad, I started my period. So she's going to need some female there that she can talk to when things like this happen. Just someone that can be there for her, that tell me where the fan pages are and I'll share them on the fan pages so you won't get kicked off. So like if you go to Facebook and you enter in the search bar, like you can enter in Jersey Shore family vacation fan page, and it'll bring them up. But you have to enter them. Like you have to request to join. Like here's one, Jersey Shore family vacation fans. Jersey Shore family vacation. So one's got 5.3 thousand members, one's got 9.9 thousand members. Jersey Shore OG family vacation, that's got 5,000. So you just have to request to join, and I'm actually not in any of these, so I'm actually going to request to join all of them. Really, when you request to join, you just got to agree to the rules. This one asks who's your favorite cast member. I'm going to say Pauly D. What's your favorite Jersey Shore moment? Snooki and Dina walking along the shore completely wasted, which not really, but whatever. Snooki drunk, screaming, where's the beach? Or Ronnie getting arrested. I mean, he got arrested one time for like hitting that guy. Sammy and JWoww's fight. That actually is a good one, honestly. I mean, but anyway, so yeah, like I'm a part of several like Teen Mom fan pages, even some Mama June fan pages. So I'm gonna have to start sharing them because I just don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna make a website the way people have access to your other YouTube videos. Yeah, Sean has the site. We just need to get it up and running. Again, it's been a minute since he's done anything with it. Just want to say, hey, I watch replay. Oh, I love you, but Blake Shelton comes first. I understand. I understand. But yeah, you guys, I was kind of shocked when I saw that the judge awarded Ronnie, physical primary custody of the baby. I mean, I worried about the baby and who she would need to live with to have somewhat of a normal life. Hey, Elena. I definitely felt like, probably last year, I definitely felt like, okay, if she continues to even be around these two people, then she's going to have a life that is just miserable because she's going to see craziness. She's going to see a lot of drinking. She's going to see a lot of fighting, and no kid needs to see that. No kid needs to be around that. So hopefully they are getting their act together. It sounds like the judge believes that Ronnie has. So he's putting some faith in Ronnie to give him custody of his, daughter. Well, right now, Jersey Shore Family Vacation is actually on. It comes on what? Thursday nights. Thursday nights. I am kind of behind on it. Um, I need to get back to doing my recaps, but yeah. Anyways, you guys, we'll be back here at 8 p.m. Central Time to discuss live the daycare scream situation where one of the workers wore a scream mask to scare these little kids at a daycare. Now, it was 4 workers in total. 4 of them were teachers. One of the teachers wearing a mask as a scare tactic to get the kids to behave. These kids were terrified of this mask. The woman that behind the mask actually did put out an apology video, and we'll listen to that tonight. In my opinion, the apology video is more of poor pitiful me, and not so much as, oh goodness, I hope I did not ruin these kids. It's literally more a poor pitiful me situation in her apology versus I made a mistake. Holy crap, that was terrible. Hey Dustin, I think to gift a membership you have to do it from a PC. Denisa does it a good bit, but I think it's from a PC. Why don't you become a member, Dustin? Then you can join our Discord. Hey. But you guys join me back here tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time to discuss the daycare horror situation, because I think that's going to be, listening to this woman apologize was just crazy. So that's going to be an interesting live tonight. It's just going to be a discussion. And then tomorrow we're going to talk more about the 20-month-old Tyler that went missing out of Georgia, and how people are lawyering up. The babysitter said that she was messaged at 5:30 that morning saying, we don't need you to babysit today. However, the baby was not reported missing until 9 a.m. So there's a lot of things that we don't really understand going on with that situation. I'm going to have another YouTuber join me tomorrow, and we're going to discuss that story. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Also, you guys, YouTube is unsubscribing people, so just double check that you are subscribed. Make sure you hit that bell again and set your notifications to all, because I'm having people tell me that they're unsubscribed. I'm having people tell me that they're not getting the notifications. So if you don't mind, just double check to make sure you are subscribed. And I will see you guys a little bit later in about an hour to do the live discussion about the daycare situation. Goodbye, everyone.